Welcome back to Cripple Fix It. I'm here in my office again, and I feel I need to do a bit of an update on my Christmas special. There'll be another one as well, because it went a bit wrong, and it wasn't my fault. Firstly, their reactions were not what I was expecting. They're actually quite positive. And I thought they were going to be mortified. So, that is, I suppose, a good thing, but it don't necessarily make for a good video, funny video anyway. But what did go wrong, now bear in mind, my son's other halves did everything as I instructed, but one of my sons in particular, George, who I will remind you of what he looks like now. What he looked like, he don't look like that now. He was instructed by his partner, Sarah, to not open any post. She clearly stated this to him, and even left the note, I believe, don't open any post. And he chose to completely ignore this instruction, and just opened it. And she weren't even home, I don't think. So anyway, he did that. But he did at least follow the instructions on the card, and he clicked the QR codes and was pleasantly surprised. And he still didn't twig. And then he decided to call his girlfriend and leave her a message, of which I have the recording of that message, which I will play in a bit. Completely oblivious to the instructions that he was given, he left this message, and I can imagine she's thinking, oh God, what have you done? I mean, it's a nice message from my point of view, I suppose, kind of. But his description of my channel was a little bit harsh. I think he called me withered, or my body withered and old. Which, or they may have a point, it doesn't need saying, does it? Anyway, I'll play that recording now so you can hear it.
It was too long to type, so I thought I'd do a voice message. But I got a Christmas card from my dad today, and I opened it up, and there's a picture of him on it, which I thought was a bit creepy and a bit weird. And then there was 2 QR codes on it, and it says click first. So I went on it. And it turns out he created a YouTube channel about a month ago, and it's called Cripple Fix It, and it's about him and his withered, aging body, and trying to fix stuff, it would turn out. But he's put a lovely video up with a picture of me and a picture of Sam looking fantastic, and it's actually quite funny, and I'm quite impressed. So yeah, thought you'd like that. We can watch some videos later because it's quite funny. He's only got 10 subscribers, so he'll get there.
Right, well, that was his message to his girlfriend, saying that he got a card from me. And of course she knew it was coming because she had been told by Sam's partner, Brooke, and Brooke had passed on all the instructions, where she was going to video his reaction to opening it. And of course that didn't happen because George decided to ignore it. What did anyone say? I'm going to ignore everybody. I'm just going to do my own thing and forget about whatever she told me to do. Now there's a lesson here for blokes all over the world. When women say you don't listen to me, it appears to be true. Classic example here of being given an instruction and ignoring it. A bit later on, I received a text from Sam. Mind you, I text George back straight away. I said, please tell me you haven't texted Sam to tell him. Now, he said, no, I didn't know. I didn't. But you know what? I don't think I believe him. I think it all went wrong with George. But anyway, Sam's covering for him and said, no, didn't say no. And Brooke's taken a video, but I'm not 100% convinced that they're not telling me porky pies. But we'll never know. Well, we may do, because he might dob George in. Because George, to be honest, George was at fault here, 100%. No one else can be blamed. So it went a bit wrong. I don't know what I can do about that, other than document what went wrong, and hopefully blokes everywhere can take note and just listen a little bit harder and take notice of what's being said. And I'm sure women all over the world will agree with that sentiment. It's a bit of a pitiful display of attention, isn't it? No attention. He just went ahead and did whatever he wanted to do. Oh dear. So, hopefully, well, I still need to receive Brooke's video, which I will probably then know if Sam is covering for him or not, because you'll know if it's not spontaneous. Like, you know, my videos are spontaneous, because quite often I'll go like that. Well, I have a clue what I'm saying. And you would have thought Sam's video would look genuine. But we'll see. See if we can catch him out. So anyway, I'll leave you with that appalling display of attention. But like I said, I cannot blame the partners here. They did everything they could to ensure it worked. It didn't work, and I have to say that is George. But they were both very, very nice about my channel. And I was expecting nothing like that. I was expecting, well, them to be honest, pleading with me to remove all the videos and to close the channel down. Of which I wouldn't do it anyway. It would encourage me to make more potentially embarrassing ones. Well, I shall, like I say, I will give you another update on this matter and the saga that went wrong. It seems to be a general theme of things going wrong. And then it's not always my fault, is it? I don't think anyone could have been more clear. Just some people don't want to listen. Trying to think if he was like that as a young lad. I think he might have been. It's a bloke thing, isn't it, really? Don't listen to anything. Anyway, cheerio.